Hey, Sion. Hey, from Germany. Yeah, it's Sazabi time. Chrome parts. Oh, 2 seconds. My son is calling me. Let me just... Sorry about that. My son just called me about some very important stuff. New York! Nice. Oh, the Sazabi Clear version. I actually think I only sold one of those. Yeah, I'm usually pretty slow at building when I am talking and writing, answering you guys, but I actually prepared some stuff. I made these scene transitions. Now, it doesn't work that well right now, but just to be able to change scenes if I have to show stuff from Discord or the hand cam or the full picture. Also have put in some different sounds. So I wonder if I could show the chrome parts better, I guess. Actually, there was something wrong with my Molotov. I think it was a bit old, so the shiny parts looked a bit different than normal, but it looked okay. It doesn't really focus. Not quite sure why. Well, it's shiny anyway, but actually here in Denmark the time is people not even off from work yet, so that's probably why very low traffic. Um, Poland! And we could do this. Oh, they're gonna be all covered away, those thrusters, once these parts are put on. It's actually the dog you can hear. She's playing with her bone. For those of you guys who does not know her name is Ponyo from the Japanese, old Japanese anime. The same guy who made Totoro. Now what's that? And then again, this setup here is really bad because normally I build over there, but because I thought it would be cozy just to have a live stream, the build is over here. So stuff is messy when I'm looking for something. I need the A runners. I completely forgot how they look because I've been away from the build for so long. One is here, so it's the silver ones. So we got New York, and we got Poland, and we got Germany. It's the MG Verka. You can almost see it here on the back skirt. It's pretty big, so I'm not quite sure if it shows better here. It might. I've been a couple of weeks on the assembling of this kit because I simply just haven't had the time, and I probably won't be making a whole lot today either, but we'll see how far I get before I have to move on. Would like to at least get the legs done, so I have a more or less complete Sazabi without backpack and weapons. Switzerland as well. Now this is awesome. I like we have so many international people that are interested in seeing what I'm running around doing, customers or not. So I just need to figure out how we can make the channel even more exciting and do these, you know, some kind of reviews of kits or kit bashes, and then we can show it like this. So here's a build of the Kyrios, and if that was some kind of contest where I should rate it, that was a way we could do it for people at least that are in the Discord channel. And I had a lot of other projects. I just have to sit down and figure out the format for it to make these live streams more interesting. I'm not quite sure how interesting this is for you guys. At least might be cozy just for background noise or entertainment. Hello from UK as well. Yeah, the perfect grade Unleashed, I would like to build that myself. I simply just don't have any more left. To be honest, I think I might be one of, I have no idea, but I might be one of the shops that sold most. I sold over 110 pieces of the PG Unleashed, actually. And at some point, I was sure that, oh, you probably bought too many this time, but nope. Always just a matter of time. Then they're all getting sold. So how does this fit? How many of you guys built this Sazabi? I mean it. The RG Hainu. That should be a magnificent kit. I only built the MG. But that's also one of my all-time bestsellers. And it has a whole joke of itself inside the Discord channel. So each time a Hainu is represented in one of my shorts, people just go crazy. Hainu moment. So for those of you guys who've seen the shorts and have no idea what the hell I'm doing, it's simply because it's an intern joke. From Discord. Where's the tea runner? Oh, it's over here, that's why. My little nub glass. Yeah, we can't get the MG Verka in most of Europe at the moment. I think it's out of production again. Should be back at some point. I'm just not sure I am able to get any. Looks like they're making a reprint soon. Each time I buy a whole stack, it's just getting ripped away. Sometimes it takes a while, but most of the time they're sold pretty fast. Oh no. I need 2 2s. I only have 1. That doesn't make sense. No, sorry. I was wrong. Wow. I already took out those parts. Now I need the cues. Yeah, the Sazabi is a pretty big deal if you want to paint it. I mean, I haven't gotten the gear or time for fully paint a kit. I just do details and code it. But people who does that, I mean, it's awesome. It takes so much time and effort. So it's really, it must really be something that's satisfying if the results are great once it's done. Seeing it standing there, and you probably invested, what could that take? More than 100 hours? If you're airbrushing everything perfectly, I would suppose it could easily take 100 hours with the assembling and up cleaning and priming and painting and coating and decaling. Depending on your skill level, of course. So did you guys hear a sound just before the applauding sound? I just need to figure out if it's working because I can't hear it myself for some odd reason. And let's hope we're not getting spammed by trolls and robots like last time. Really weird. On such a small stream. What's the point? Oh, my own gear. Well, I can easily do that. I mean, most of it is right over there. I just have to pick it up, but yeah. So my own preferred gear. Should we do that in a separate stream? I can talk about it here as well. It doesn't really... Didn't hear any applause. Okay. Let's see. We're in the scene. Let's go to the scene and let's try again. Can you hear anything? Should be there now. If not, there's just some kind of error I have to fix. Okay, that's loud. Okay. You see, that's why we have these test streams. I'm gonna put the... I have different sounds that I have tried to set up. I just have to check if it does it. Okay, let's try again. That should be better. If it's still too loud, just write it. I'll turn it down. I could see the volume was cranked all the way up. Great. Actually, I heard a lot of people saying that they find my shorts relaxing and just nice to watch. It's actually funny. What do you guys think about the newest one where there's some background music? I like to have these very relaxing music, actually, Japanese music. Some want it all silent and some like... I mean, there's a lot of silence in some of the shorts where I don't speak all the time, and I just think some ambient sound is a nice touch. Very quiet. Okay. Let's just put it in. We put it at 50% then. And because this takes so long, we can just put it like this.
5 minutes later.
I actually just tested 3 sounds. So, nothing great. What? Like that. That's why. I like the look of the camphor as well. I think it looks great, but it looks kind of evil. I haven't built any of them though. Legion Thor Hemoxian, is that the producer of the kits? I mean, normally if I have to contact distributors from outside of EU, I normally don't do it. It depends on how popular. I actually never had a single person that was interested in those kits. So for me to take home X amount of kits would probably be difficult for me. I have a huge section in the merchandise with a lot of different model kits. Most of them are from Kurupikaya. With the waiting time, you have to wait for it. The only thing I really have in stock is Bandai kits. So for me to expand, that would probably be something I would have to look into, also because I don't have the space for having all kinds of stock lying around. I'm not saying I won't do it in the future. I'm just saying right now I have to keep a focus on what I'm doing best, and that will probably be Bandai kits. But if we were to be a huge worldwide company, then there would be no limits. I mean, with the growth I'm having right now, it could be interesting in a couple of years. I mean, in November, the shop is 4 years. And I mean, I haven't been paying myself salary for 4 years. I will start that from next month, because or else I won't survive. But it's doable. So I did something right for 4 years at least. So that's great. I mean, that does of course mean that there will be less money to buy fun stuff for, but that's how it is. I can't keep on just reinvesting everything. I mean, I have to live as well. So driving a Gundam business is tough business. Took a lot of time, blood and sweat and tears to get where I am today, but it's been worth everything so far. Currently at work. Yeah, but that's just great if you can sit and enjoy your little stream meanwhile you're working. Chinese company. Some of the Chinese companies are so tough to get hold on, simply because, I mean, they have a they have a weird way of communicating and not having real websites. Some of them, at least, because China, it's the same with Display, for example. If you get an invoice from Display, you get an Excel sheet. I mean, what the hey? It's just it's difficult to do business with China sometimes, at least if you don't know them and you are far away. If you go there and you have a company that sells clothing, then it makes perfectly sense, because you hook yourself up with a factory and go visit and you plan what you need. But here to contact them, and they use different medias than we do, it's not always easy. Also to find them, because they're not very digital, all of them at least. Oh, we got more piston work here. Oh, let's change to hand cam. So Again, normally I would chrome and gold this, but since there's so much friction here, I will probably peel off the chrome by doing so, so I'm not quite sure. We got another phone call. I just have okay, so normally I don't get these phone calls, but seems like right now everybody wants to get hold of me. What? Let me see what I missed here. I'm just wait a minute. I could probably put up the comments. Yeah, that's easier here. What other jobs? Oh, you want to hear what other jobs I had? Crap jobs. Really. I worked with graphic artists. I'm not quite sure what you call it. A guy that makes a commercial magazines with, it could be a bike company, it could be models, it could be fashion, whatever, that we had to retouche the pictures, from impurities or whatever. I did that for many years because it was part of my education, and I was educated directly into unemployment. So that was pretty sucky. I've been working at a post office, a warehouse manager, which came in handy here. I have been working as, and still am, marketeer, like a Google Ads specialist, actually. That's what I still live off from. So I help a lot of companies with their online presence on Google and Facebook and strategy and stuff. Been doing that since 2012. And before that, I worked with handicapped children. I work with normal children from kindergarten up to 13 years. Not quite sure what it's called in English. But after school, they go to after school where they hang out and do all kinds of activities. So different kind of jobs, not really very exciting. Having a web shop like this was my first one. And only been into Gundam since 14. So, yeah. Had other jobs, but that's not very interesting. Yeah, I mean, soft jazz, we actually listen to that sometimes at home when cooking or something. We could do that as well. Whatever just doesn't need loud techno music and hardcore music because I hear that all the time at the gym. So running around here, the warehouse, organizing it and packaging for a stressless hobby also just demands stressless music, I think. So let's see. See, now I'm stalling with the build again. Oh, we could do with this ASMR or something like that. Oh yeah, I had a lot of experience with the businesses. I've been working on over 200 different businesses. So if any of you guys want to build a web shop with different stuff, I could definitely tell you what I would never do. I would never start selling kids' clothes. Even though if you make it, you would definitely earn a lot of money, even in Denmark. But the competition in kids' clothes is crazy. So for you to succeed, you would really need a good plan and a good strategy and a lot of money. Definitely. So that's one thing I wouldn't do. Another thing that's worth having in mind if you want to start your own business, because one is that you get a good idea, that's fine. And you build a website, that's also fine. But how are people going to find you? I mean, you have to advertise. And advertising is expensive, especially if you live in the US and you're like a lawyer or something. I think a single click on Google can go from 10 to, I mean, it might be 8 years since I checked, but from $10 to $50 per click that people click on your ads. So, and kids' clothes is not that expensive, but there's so many people that does it. So you really need to differentiate your inventory or your prices before you become interesting. And everything that has to do with soft guns, because it's guns, or medicine or alcohol, or even dating companies or companies that sells lingerie or sexy clothing, is also having a hard time on the policies on Google. So there's a lot of different businesses I would never, ever try to compete in. Gundam, no problem. A lot of other stuff, no problem. Hello, DK. Actually, just wondering, how do you buy those huge boxes from Bandai themselves? Yeah, I actually had different people asking me stuff like, where do you buy your stuff? I mean, some of it is actually kind of business secret. I can tell you this, if you need to buy directly from Bandai, you need to be a lot bigger than me. Well, advertising on Facebook might be difficult. The algorithm on Facebook is the algorithm on Facebook. There ain't no huge algorithm on Google if you have made your footwork correctly. Then it's more a matter of how many competitors are there and what's how many keywords and what's your budget, because it's a proactive service, so people are searching for stuff. They will find it on Facebook. You're searching for people for your stuff, so it's kind of different. But there is algorithms in the bid adjustments and stuff as well, definitely. But coming back to where I buy my stuff, it's some of it is a business secret. I mean, it isn't a secret that there are, of course, official distributors. So if you're searching for stuff you want to sell, you will find the official distributor. You can buy stuff from them. But you, of course, need a company to do that. So far, so good. Now I need these big ones here. So of those of you, we're only 14 online. Any of you guys not on Discord? Oh, Discord is like the thing here to the left, where people are actually having roles in the colored sections here, depending on how skilled they are on building. And we have all these channels out here where people can just simply chat and show stuff. All anonymous. Only you have to decide what name you have, so you're pretty well hidden if you don't want to show the public that you're a nerd. There's a lot of activity. We grew to almost 300 with 346 members in not that long time. So that's okay. It's the one of the smaller channels, but it's definitely the one with most traction or activity, not traction. I think Instagram might be the one with most traction. P-Bandai is kind of off limits at the moment. I can't get anything before 2024. It's mainly because you have to order it to a Japanese address and you can only order 3 at a time. And my beloved Japanese business partner is out on a travel in Europe. She's actually in Denmark at the moment. Traveling here and also sick at the moment. So she is having a break for the rest of the year. I might be back with some more P-Bandai and Gundam base in the new year, but nothing is certain. If she bails me, I will end that adventure. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely just paste the Discord link for people if they want to. There you go. And then we can have, no, what could we have? Nah, it's okay. Yeah, I actually put up the Stream Deck with different buttons to have transitions and sounds and stuff. Gabriel, I'm building the MG Sazabi, or at least I was trying to. Now I am falling behind again. Let's see here. Like that. What? Well, that one has to be there. That one has to be here. Yeah, that looks correctly. I love these sliding mechanisms. Where are you? There you are, with the pistons. Oh, bad angle. Here you are. Ah! What's it like? It can't focus on the part itself? That's really annoying. That was too much. After Sazabi, I think I would like to build the MGEX, maybe. I am a Master Grade fan, so it would make perfect sense that I finish that build. I mean, it annoys me a bit to have a store like this and not have built the PG Unleashed, for example, because it's such a new, magnificent kit with all the newest tech and stuff, and I should really, just for the experience, have built it myself, but I simply prioritize to sell it to my customers instead. So yeah, that was a decision. I mean, I will get it back eventually, and I didn't have so much time anyway. The same goes with this Sazabi. I sold 3 of my own Sazabis that were just lying there waiting to be sold when people wrote me, "Oh, please, do you have an extra? Can you get me one?" And yeah, I sold them my own. That's how great I am. Yeah, I thought so too, but I mean, I just thought that if my hands were in focus, then the part would be in focus as well, but that's also because the lens is different places. It still looks kind of unclear to me, I think. Doesn't look how ugly hands I have. It all depends on, I'm not quite sure if there's something on the lens or something. Whatever. This kit Sazabi during build is 10 hours, not 2 months. Yeah, if you do it in one sit. I'm not doing the Sazabi in one sit. I'm chatting here with you and working my ass off. So I'm actually just building an hour at a time. Building service. If I were to build a master grade, then the pace that I do with the water slides and top coat and stuff, I spend like 10 to 15 hours. And I mean, I don't think people want to pay a Danish wage for what I would take to spend my time building. I mean, that would really be bad. Then I should hire some children that just wanted to build it for free. I could probably have a ton of guys that just wants to build for free. If they could come at my warehouse, I could set up some tables and say, you can come here and you can build for free. I just need the kit afterwards. I could probably do that and do it for free, but if it should be myself, that would be way too expensive. I mean, in my online marketing company, I can charge a lot of money per hour. Yeah. By the way, there's a huge delay on the video. It just looks like I scratched my ass. I actually didn't. I was just rearranging my trousers. Scratching ass. Disgusting. Here this comes.
No, 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 no.
Dude, you can't snap build PG Unleashed in 2 hours. That's just impossible. I don't believe it. Then it really can be a very pretty knob mark removal. But guys, it depends on some just straight builds that don't care about the finish, don't care about water slides, don't care about a lot of stuff. So I could probably make a high grade in a couple of hours or 1 hour, depending on what kit it is. Just cut all the parts, snap them together. But that's not how I work with my kits. I really put a lot of effort in. If you can make a Sazabi MG like this in 2 hours with all the detailing, then you're a god. But snap builds, I don't believe you could make the PG Unleashed in 2 hours. I mean, Mythbusters tried that as well. Or what's his name? They were even 2 guys. Adam Savage. They spent hours. I spent more than 40 hours on my PG Banshee. No way I could have built that in 2 hours. It's not possible. I don't think I could even cut out the parts in 2 hours. There's tons of parts there. But let's not discuss what people can do. I mean, some might be very fast. But yeah, I mean, I would like to build some of the more fun kits, some of the older one. The GOG is like number 8 in the Universal Century line, and it's small and it's cheap and it just looks funny. I mean, to build it, to give it some panel lining and top coating and show how awesome an old kit could still be, would be great. I mean, also some of the kits that people are whining about being bad, I could try build one of those as well to see if they're right. I mean, we're all different in our way of builds and what we expect from it. But yeah. Yeah, I know the Savage. That's what I was saying. They were 2 people and they couldn't do it in 2 hours at all. Way more than that. Yeah, I have orders to not all of Europe. I have orders to all countries inside the European Union. So it's quite a difference. You have to be a member of the European Union for us to make it easy. Or Norway. We have a setup with Norway that makes it easy as well. Brazil! Nice! Here you go. My favorite Gunpla reviewer? Well, that must be myself. No, my favorite Gunpla reviewer, I mean, it's kind of... Mecha is good with the visuals. I like the way he makes his videos. I'm not so great a fan of his hype. Like he drank way too many Red Bulls. Besides that, he's a good YouTuber, definitely. He's just a bit on the flip side of energy that I think is necessary. Also, but it probably works. If you listen to his first videos, they're very different from the last ones, and it might just be some kind of strategy. Like in Denmark, we have a sandwich bar called Joe and the Juice, and they actually made some experiments regarding how loud the music should be, and it's like music all the time in there. It's very loud, and they found out that if they cranked up the music just a tad, people bought more. Very weird. So maybe Mecha just figured out the more high PS, the more energetic and stuff like that, the better the viewers became, because Saku Aurelius is also great. He's a much more talented builder, I think. But his reviews are just a bit boring, maybe. I saw that the USA Gundam-store also tried to make reels, and with him having texting overlays or voice overlays, kind of boring, I think. But and then there's Jobby. He doesn't really make it anymore. He's just fucking hilarious. I mean, he's great. I think he's the most fun guy. He also started a lot of live streams, so shout out to you, Jobby. Doing a great job. I'm not watching that much YouTube and reviewers, actually. I'm too busy doing that. Also because it's kind of annoying when Mecha does the review of the Calibarn and just states it's the best out there, then that's like 3 months before I get it in my store. It's really annoying. It's great he does it, because that way I could sell more, but at that time people who are impatient probably ordered it from Japan or whatever. Wonder if Bandai would start selling one-on-one Gundams. What are you talking about? Like full size? Nah, you're probably right. I haven't seen how many Gundam reviews he does as well. There's also what's his name? I can't remember. There are 2 other ones. The other one, there's one who has this a bit weird nasal voice. It's like there's a voice distorter on. I think it's actually a woman, but it's hard to tell because you only see the hands and the voice is distorted. Makes okay reviews, also a bit boring, I think. And then there's let me see if I can find him. Not sure he's still doing it, actually. I know he made one of the PG Strike Freedom. Japman 025. He also makes great reviews, actually. He's a bit more funny than Saku Aurelius. Not quite sure how talented builder he is, but he's pretty honest in his kits. And let's see if he still makes anything. I haven't really been watching. Yeah, he made the MGSD 1 month ago. 23,000 subs. Doesn't get that many views. That's a lot of subs, but I think he's been doing this channel since 2005. And yeah, guys, by the way, I hit another milestone. I had 1 million views 4 days ago. That's just great. Yeah, but that's not a full size. That's a human-sized one. That would probably be in 1/10 scale. I'm not quite sure. 1/20th scale. Gunpla Melly has one. That's about a bit smaller than her. Full size would be like the statues in Japan, which would be impossible. They don't have machines to produce that big parts of plastic, and it would cost more than most people could ever afford. Yeah, I mean, I think it's okay fast. I had the channel since your channel about 19, but I didn't actually start making shorts until, let's see, I can take up all these statistics, go into the analytics, and the last 90 days. Oh, I was last year. I started getting traction about February, I think. That's when the graph is starting to get more and more up. So yeah, probably started doing it consistently. Looks like about February or March. So yeah, I mean, seems okay. We're almost about 80 subscribers from hitting 6,000. So steady, easy and steady. I mean, it's difficult for me to find new ways to get more subs on right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out, what I can do differently. I only had one video that went kind of viral. Yeah, good night. You can always see the rest of the stream if you feel like it. Later on, it's always available under streams or live once they end it. Where's that queue? Man, I'm so bad at this. Keeping this stuff here organized. Yeah, I mean, isn't Twitch mainly for gamers? I mean, I could probably cross stream something like that. I'm not quite sure how much traction I would have on Twitch. I mean, it's kind of like, look at it this way. I'm an old fart. So Facebook was like my kind of social media, and then it was Instagram, and then YouTube, and because I work with Google, I also do YouTube. And then people said, you need to make something on Discord. And I never used Discord before I made that server. I'm not even sure I can see how old the server is, but I can probably see when I made my Discord in 2020. I'm not even sure why I would do that. I mean, didn't use it. But anyways, then I have invested a lot of money and time into this streaming stuff, and it would make sense that if it would be a success on Twitch, I tried it there as well, but that would also mean I need to know that platform all over again. A new platform, that is, because I've never ever opened Twitch. That's something my son works with, but he could probably learn me very fast. Yeah, mega size is awesome. Every time I get mega sizes, they are getting sold out immediately. If you want a mega size for the build experience, then no. It's kind of like Lego, Duplo. It's very big parts. I have one right over here. It's solid as a rock. As I stated in one of my other streams, I actually dropped this from a Detolf cabinet, which is almost as tall as me, 180 centimeters. And the only thing that happened after 3 times were actually that the V-fin broke off here, so I glued it. But there's actually pretty much, I tried to do weathering once, only one leg. There's actually a lot of detail on it, and most of them have faded a bit because I didn't coat it, so it's like it dissipated or evaporated a bit. Well, there's a lot of details going on the kit. It might be hard to see here on on the webcam because I'm not sure it streams directly in 4K. That will be later on. But for the pure shelf presence, yes. I would definitely recommend it. I've seen a lot of great builds, and the unicorn is even bigger. It's huge. What you laughing at, imitated? 180? 180 what? Imitated is my son. Give him an applause. Where's number 13? I already cut that part out. Oh. Oh no. Did I assemble it too fast? You have to look, Gabriel, on the website. The shipping price is quoted on the weight, as far as I recall. Unfortunately, on Italy, it's very expensive. You will probably have to buy a bit more for it to be justified. If you just buy one kit, I think it would be too expensive. I don't have the best rates with GLS on Italy yet. Next year I'm gonna try to see if I can get better rates. I do have some orders from Italy though, so it's not completely impossible, but it's expensive. I'm using a pot separator here. It's actually one of the cheap ones I got for free from Bandai. It's actually crap. It's very soft. But then again, it doesn't break stuff. Mega size Sakura, I actually never had those. I think they will be reproduced soon, actually. I hate this disassembling of kits. Like that. I'm really not a fan of it, because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna break something. Hey, Herr Gamer. Finally off from work, so you can follow the stream. Now I need these big feet. Yes, there's 4 mega sizes. Okay, so this one goes into that one, and these ones go into that one. And then we put this one in here. Holy shit. Boom. Just curious how many Gundam clear you have. Well, clear models are only in the Gundam base section on the website, and sometimes in the other limited, because sometimes it's actually being provided on other channels than the the Gundam base and premium Bandai. So other exclusives is what's its name. No clear ones there. I think most of them are on the Gundam base. It's not everyone who likes the premium kits with all the clear kits, so I don't sell a whole lot of those. Actually, I've asked my contact in Japan not to focus so much on high grades because they're just lying around and taking up space and money. So it seems like it's real grades and master grades people want if they're from Japan. Yes, I will figure out which parts on this kit I should focus on detailing once it's done, because I might do some chrome detailing on those gray parts and here. I would like to do something on the piston parts as well, but they're just very tight, so I'm not quite sure how good it would be. But yeah, I will definitely do some detailing as I did with the other parts, and some panel lining once they're done. Mega size H. Did I miss something? Yeah, I probably did. It's never been available at any distributors in Europe. That's probably why I never saw it. Mega size H. That's fun. Didn't know that. Learned something today. Great. Applaud to you. Yeah, the RG clear Xeon really looks awesome. And there's a lot of stuff going on under that armor, that's for sure. Yeah, we have two different part separators. We have the cheap one from Bandai, which is... let's see if I can find one. I'm not even sure I have it myself. Just not sure where I put it. Got so much stuff. Seems like it went missing. Which is weird because I remember I even panel-lined it. But we have the blue one from Bandai and we have the one with the metal parts from Display. You should probably be careful with the one from Display if it's soft plastic or very tight so you don't scratch it. I haven't tried it myself though. Normally they make great stuff. Q6. So only 16 people watching. What's the time zone at you guys? I know the guys in Europe. I don't think we have anyone from Asia at the moment watching. I think a lot of people are sleeping right now. Different parts of the world. So something I thought could be funny if I had more money was investing in the Insta360 camera. If you saw that one with AI that follows you when you walk around. But not only that, you can actually set presets of where you shall film. So if I push a button, then it would film specific locations in the office and have a zoom ability so I could hide small Easter eggs, different kind of places. Or I know people often look for stuff in an office like this, see if they can find something funny. It's really bad that they don't undergate everything on a kit like the Sazabi. Yeah, we have the same time zone here as Sweden. Let's see, did we get some interesting emails here? No. Spam. No. Oh my. we have this. I think he's actually in the Discord as well. Can't remember his name right now, but he's crazy with Gunpla. I mean, those orders that he is taking. I will make a short tomorrow. I will make 2 shorts tomorrow. One order is actually being held due to the guy wants me to ship it later, and the other one here just came in. I mean, it's like 12 kits, and half of them are master grades, more or less. It's awesome. If you're watching, thank you. Is Finland ahead? Depending on where in Finland, maybe? I'm not quite sure how long it goes over to the east. But you might be right. I mean, it's not directly above Denmark, so I can't even remember. We can check it on the phone. Well, I don't have no fond memories of any suits really in particular. I just buy and build whatever I think would make a great shelf presence. So that's the difference between me and a lot of other builders. But that's probably also I probably share that with a lot as well. I mean, a lot of new people here, at least in Denmark, I think, that didn't grow up with the Gundam are actually discovering the hobby because I advertise for it, and they think, well, Denmark is the land of Lego, and they might just want a new hobby. Or it could be Warhammer people, and once they try it out, they figure out that it's actually pretty cozy, and therefore they just buy whatever they think looks great as well, I think. At least that's what I do. I can mention fast what he bought. A lot of Witch from Mercury kits, the Gules Dilanza, the Dilanza Standard Type, the Dilanza Sol, Choo Choo's Demi Trainer, Saku 2 Red Comet versions from Gundam the Origin. He bought the Gundam Hajiroboshi from Iron Blooded Orphans. He bought an SD BB Hainu Gundam, and the Master Grades was a straight turn rate, the RX-78-2 version 3.0, which I just got home. The Unicorn Gundam, the OVA version, which I also just got home, and RX-78-2 Verka, and a Heavy Arms EW. That was the order. Pretty awesome order. A lot of people have actually made Lego Gundam crossover builds. Now, for those who are watching my streams, you know that I am often not afraid of talking about stuff as long as it's not secrets or personal related stuff with names and stuff. But I actually sell now. There's 2 things I think is kind of funny. I actually sell Gunpla kits to Lego builders, developers, people at Lego with a high position of developing, I think, or designing. Can't quite figure out what they do. I sell Gunpla kits to Danish people who are employed at Lego, which is awesome. That's the one thing that's kind of funny. Now, there's a great dude on YouTube called, I should actually share his channel here because he is awesome. He's from Germany. Let me just find him here. Giant Robolov. I remember his name is Giant Robolov. Let's see here. Can I just share it like this, I think? Now, he made a great tutorial on how to build a diorama. And it's actually very cozy video. Got 46,000 views, so he did great with that one. He made this diorama with a Japanese house, a Toro gate, and a little hill with the red frame stray lying around. And I just watched the video maybe 6 months ago or something like that. And right now, Lego has just published a new kit that looks exactly like that one, with a Toro gate, the small Japanese lamps, the little temple at the top, the cherry blossom trees. Everything looks exactly like he did. So I have a feeling that they get inspired. Might be a coincidence, I'm just saying. So, would be great. Yeah, I would sub to him as well. Just don't sub him, all of you, because I have a goal that I will have more subs than him very soon. We actually wrote a bit back and forth. He even gave me a shout out on his one of his videos. Yeah, talking about maybe doing some kind of collab, but we haven't really spoken since. He doesn't make so many videos. Seems like he's being very well prepared for his videos, not like me, who's just, oh, let's stream, let's start, whatever comes to my mind, and just sit here and mumble stuff. But yeah, he seems like a genuine great guy. And so if you guys want to see, he goes into depth with all kinds of stuff on techniques of building. Go follow him. He seems like a great guy. Oh, I should have painted these. No, it might just be the inside. But I'm following him very closely on the subs, because he was actually a lot of thousands ahead of me. A lot of thousands. I mean, he's above 6,000. And I was at like 2.5 when I discovered him and we started writing a bit. I'm almost at 6 now, so I'm gonna capture him. I'm gonna reel you in. I mean, the HG Neo Xiong, if I get my hands on that kit, I'm definitely gonna keep one myself to build it as a showpiece in the warehouse, as I have done with the let's see if I can bring it up here. Oh, you could actually see what I was searching for. Makes sense. Then we have the what's it called, the unicorn trans, this one. I actually have this one. In the warehouse. It's not in stock because I definitely want to keep it for myself. But then again, I sold whatever I had and was like, do I need to sell this as well? Because it's worth kind of a lot of money. People really want to pay a lot of money for this kit. It's actually not a kit. It's a bust where half of it is already assembled. You have to slap on all the armor parts and put in some batteries. Unfortunately, it's not on power. What the hell, Bandai? Could you just have made a USB? But it's a great one. I'm gonna build it at some point. So also to like have the centerpiece maybe in here somewhere. But if I get the HG Neo Xiong, I'm gonna keep one myself. Hello, sunny London. I mean, not long ago I heard the rain pouring down my window, so good for you. The rare kits, you tell me what's rare. I can get a lot of stuff because I got good connections. I can't get stuff that's not in production. I'm not gonna get things from Japan. Simply just not profitable. What I have in stock, I mean, rare kits would probably be the things from Japan, like Premium Bandai or Gundam Base. If that does not count, then I'm not sure. I mean, older kits, but most of the stuff I'm getting is actually just being reproduced. So I'm not the big go-to guy if you need some super rare kits. I'm just a guy that can get enough of stuff that's being in production at the moment. Yeah, but I also heard that my wife actually lived in England. I think it was Manchester. Always shitty weather over there. Yeah, I actually wanted that one, but I couldn't. I showed you here last time a kit that I have actually secured for myself. Let's see if I can find it again and show you. I would consider that one a rather rare kit, which is unfortunately Premium Bandai. This one. This one will be in my collection soon. Soon, next year. Maybe March next year, so soon and soon. I mean, even with the sakura patterns or the Japanese blossoms, but it really looks... Got some small ass pictures, like these water slides you put on. Great artwork as well. I mean, I have the MK Musha, the blue one, but this one looks great. I'm gonna look forward to getting that one. I only have a built one. I can grab it to show you if you want to see it in real life, but I don't have anything. It should arrive this year, that's what they told me, but I haven't seen it yet. But if you want me to go pick it up, I could go pick it up for you. And I'll pick it up, show you my own. It's right out in the back in the showroom. Well, I have never painted myself, so I'm not quite sure how perfect everything needs to be, but the racers do a magnificent job at removing the knob marks. I mean, as with everything, you just have to be careful you don't remove too much. But it's actually... I haven't heard any bad reviews, and I use it a lot, and the finish on it is way better than what I can get with normal sanding paper, that's for sure. It's actually pretty gentle if you just do it gently. We also have the Razor Plus, which is for more rough knob marks, so it files them down a bit faster. I think some of the idea is also to cut just a tad away from the plastic and file it down instead of cutting all the way. But It all depends. The display neighbor actually does a decent job as well. I just hate these round edges. Where are the HG Origin Saku 2 available? When? I'm not quite sure. Saku 2. What color was that one? HG Origin. I don't have that one. Probably not if you say so. Oh, the green one. I'm not quite sure. Really. Nobody has that one. So I can't tell you. Let's go back to Discord here. Evo Bunny. Yeah, I mean, for you guys who's not in Discord, tell me if I should post the link once more, so you don't have to scroll all the way up. If you want to join our Discord channel, there's a lot of stuff going on in there. It would probably also be where I would ask people to upload pictures of their builds if we are to rate it, or at least let me rate it, or your building setups. Actually, we should do that. I should put in a date in the calendar where there's a deadline and people can upload their builds bases, like build setups, and I can take a look at it just for the fun of it. Like I have my own over there. It's a mess, but it works. The Saku 2 GTO, I mean, give me a second here. I can maybe see if there's some sort of deadline on it. Wait, was it the C6 one? Mr. Saku, was it this one you were asking for? The green one, right? This one. It actually says November, so next month. I ordered a few from that one, I see. Let me just check out something. Nah, I know people's build space are different. Some build on their kitchen tables, and it's like it's all good for me. I mean, I have no expectations from where people should build. I've built on my diner table as well. Dining table. Because I simply just I'm gonna order some more of those, that's for sure. Let me just order some while I'm at it here. It's just if people have a build space, it could be fun to rate it. I mean, also just the crappy ones. I mean, if it's a real mess, it's also fun to see what people hide in their mess. It's just for fun. Actually, I got, you know, the merchandise I sell, no, which is new. No, here we had pens, like, you know, ball pens, and drinking bottles. So is the camera lagging again? Then I'm just gonna do something about that like we did last time. Let's try full scene here. Yeah, I'm gonna do switch to the hand cam. Give me a second. Just gonna remove. Annoying it does that. Not quite sure why. That's the. Now you see all kinds of weird stuff, right? This scene. Logitech hand cam. Gonna add video capture device. Elgato. That's it. Maybe it's still laggy. Seems like I can't really get rid of that lag stuff. Yeah, that's Ponyo. That's annoying. Really not sure what's going on, guys. It's typical. We can always use this one. It's just not as good. Anyway. Oh, that's an amateur. Such an amateur. Suppose that's how it's supposed to be for now. I wonder why it is that the Elgato Facecam Pro keeps failing like that. So annoying. Can we turn it off? I can only remove it. Oh, maybe I should try something. Give me a sec here. It's very hot. That's crazy. Better. Now you can see me from 2 angles. Oh, back you go then. My favorite Gundam. Are you thinking build-wise? Because I'm not really that much into the anime stuff. Not quite sure anymore. I have a lot of favorites. I mean, I built this in 94 times. I built the Gundam 2 times. What I was about to say before is that I'm getting cups. Now, like I have bottles and pens. I will be getting mugs, coffee mugs, tea mugs, stuff with Gundams on. That was all I wanted to say. Then it all just messed up. It's still teasing me here. Let's see. So all the build experience just went down the drain. I actually made reactions. How do they work? Ah, we got Ponyo as well. Yeah, I just have to create them on the website, then I will set them up. They should be here, I think tomorrow actually. It's kind of really stupid I didn't make them on the website already. So I am supposed to make this whole triplet of thrusters. I should probably chrome them, and then these ones here go inside. So that one should be gold, and the outside should be chrome. So something is going to be painted. Let's see what we can do. What time is it? Almost 6 o'clock. Oh, the time is just flying when you're having so much fun. So can they get... Oh, look how perfect. I love these croco beaks. That you can hold this while painting so it won't mess up my hands. That's great. Kyokai Senki. Is that the Amime ones? I actually really need to sell a lot of those. They're just filling up. That was really a not very good decision of me to take so many home. It's just like, it's not that popular. I sell very few once in a while. But I think they look great. I mean, I could probably build one of them. It should maybe be one of the bigger ones. I need to finish the Sazabi, definitely. Chroming away. Do you recommend Gunpla panel liner pens for painting thruster belts? Well, the panel liner is for panel lining. I mean, the thruster belts. These one I would probably go for markers. But you decide. I mean, this is so there. This one is painted. This one is not. It's actually doing a pretty decent job once I get the finished all done. I paint most of my Gundam master grade thrusters, and whoops, just remember it has a long dry time, and all the yellow parts I normally paint gold. Need to grab it in this end. Now it's more steady. But it's a personal preference. I mean, it takes some time, and I think it's worth it. And since I don't do airbrushing, this is just what I can do to pimp the kit just a bit more. I actually think that chroming and gold part stuff actually takes the straight build to a bit of a new level. I mean, especially on kits like the Sinanju and even the Sazabi here, because they got so much going on, and the small details they just do a significant difference, I think. Sorry. But then again, if you get a pro airbrusher to watch my job, man, they probably think I'm crap at what I'm doing. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm not making the best looking kits of all time, but I do know how to make them look good at least. But the chrome here is so sensitive, so you really have to be careful with it. I have to wait with that one until tomorrow or later. I have suggestions with new order. Throw random for free like a gift bonus. Dude, I can't just give away stuff like that. I mean, sometimes I do put in free stuff, but that's normally if I get something from the distributors that I can give away. Like for those of you guys who do not know me or haven't followed me for very long, is that I haven't been paid salary in this store for 4 years almost, so I can't just give stuff away for free that actually costs me money, because that way the business would be even worse. But I like the idea. I mean, if I had stickers and small giveaways, I could do that, but I have no giveaways as the time being. Everything in the warehouse something I paid for myself, and bills are just going up and up and up. Business is going forward, but so is the bills. So shipping and cardboard boxes and rent and power, all those kinds of stuff means that I have to get paid for all my inventory more or less. Maybe when I get bigger and have more playroom on the economical side. Right now it's not the best business still. So, but I like the idea though. But people who have been in my shop for a long time know that if I had something I could give away, I have always given it away. It could be stickers, it could be those small, you can't see it probably, it's a small figure I had. I know it isn't much, but all these kind of small giveaways also had some converges I gave away. This little dude here stands on a platform, and he's a tiny transparent RX-78-2 in blue, and let me put my hand here. He was a giveaway for everybody that ordered fast when I got some of those. So I give away what I can if I get something for free. Just doesn't happen very often. Yes, he's very tiny. Yeah, becoming a hobby shop owner is fun if you can live off from it. I actually wanted to make a video at some point showing... I mean, I already made videos of the good things of having a shop and the bad things. Like I did yesterday when I was assembling boxes. It's like, it's one of those daily things that if you're normally used to having a desktop job where you're just sitting there doing whatever you're doing in front of a computer, then you all of a sudden you have to do this manual labor. So it isn't just sitting here building. I actually rarely have time to build. I would probably make a funny video about what people think I'm doing all day, and then showing what I'm really doing. I think people would be amazed how not fun everything is. But look, I really enjoy my job here. I really do. It's a blessing to have this. I mean, not everybody can just sit here, have fun, and talking to you guys. I've had crappy jobs all my life, so if this goes the way I wanted it to go and it could be a real full-time job, then I would be an even happier man than I already am. But I'm working on it. I don't know, people are always asking me questions, often asking me questions regarding businesses as well, because people get inspired sometimes about other people following their dreams and sometimes even succeeding. And it's not easy. What is it with this? I have some paper. Maybe it's empty. This tiny marker here. Seems like it's empty. Not really anything coming out of it. Oh, there we go. Well, that's it. That took some time. Yeah, I'm glad I can feed your plastic addictions. I mean, I can feed my own as well. That took a lot of time. Now we have to gold paint these, but I will actually wait until the other ones are dry because it's easier to paint them once they're inside the thruster. Because to hold this, maybe I can just paint them like this actually. I can try. So where did the doggy go? Oh, she's sleeping on the couch. She's not used to being here that late. Normally I am off for working out an hour ago. But today I thought I would take a day off because my body is under a lot of stress at the moment. So to take care of myself, I just thought that would be a good idea. The titanium finish Gundams I have built two pieces, which were red. It's the Sinanju high grade and the Sinanju master grade. I think they're very, very, very beautiful. One thing you just have to keep in mind is that the knob marks, unfortunately they have knob marks. But as I always said to people, I mean, so much stuff is going on those kits. I also have a gold coated one. Actually I have two. I have a high grade Phoenix and I have a Hyakushiki Kane, I think its name. Its name is Kane. So much bling bling and shininess and stuff going on that you really don't see it. At least I don't really see it. If you're sitting with it and you're building, of course you can see if you make a black knob mark on the red. And I actually tried with a meta red to cover it up. Don't. It removes the titanium coating because there's some kind of stuff in the marker. So don't try to fix it. But I like them. I'm very fond of my red Sazabi. What I'm not so fond of is each time I go to this J-Pop Con, is a con in Copenhagen once a year, I have to bring a lot of my assembled kits. I hate that. I hate taking them out of the detolf cabinets because I just know that the chances are something is breaking is big. Piss Gundam, yeah. Right now I use the GM 167, but it's actually the same as the normal gold marker that I have. It's just a Gundam marker, and it actually has a very good pigment, so it's covering up very good. It's just not so easy in these thrusters here. I really don't enjoy this. I think there's too much time going and painting these small tiny bits with a marker. It would be so much easier if I had an airbrush, but I don't do that stuff, so I have to do it like this. The finish is not always perfect because it's hard to reach some spaces down here, but it'll be okay eventually, I hope. piss Gundam. I really have to take care here with all the coating and all new gear. Don't want to mess anything up. Yeah, for those of you guys who didn't see it yet, take a look at this. Oh, maybe it's too small for you guys to see. 1 million views. Yes, sir. Did you hear the applause, everybody? Jay Jarvis, have you not been following me for some time? Then you would see that my entire display cabinet is almost only master grades. It's by a long shot my favorite grade. I mean, I love the perfect grades. There's just so few of them. They're hard to come by, but they're really masterpieces when they're standing on the shelf, I think. Probably get more articulation over a master grade. There's a lot of bigger variations of the high grade side, so it all depends on it's just because I think that the master grades gives more shelf presence, but I should definitely build more high grades but only if I want to do reviews and stuff, which simply take me too long to do a review of a master grade, because I am a slow ass builder. Where a high grade, you could, if you do like Mecha Gaikatsu, you could do it in one sitting. But I actually saw his building space and filming space. It was a lot smaller than I thought. It looks much bigger, so he's really good at filming, making it look awesome. But it's so simple. I mean, he has small tables with the Philips Hue lighting. He's just very good at knowing what to say and move and all that stuff for the transitions between the cameras. I actually tried to make a review once. It looked like crap. Yeah, I haven't tried that EX Yellow Gold yet, actually. I like real grade. I do. I just haven't built that many of them, actually. I know a lot of the kits, especially the Hainu, the Sazabi, the Sion, all those stuff are awesome builds. I just stuck with the master grades, and one of the reasons I stuck with this is actually not because I don't like real grades, it's because I knew that I needed a showroom at some point, and I wanted to fill it up with master grades because they're easier to comprehend, to see, because they're big. They have a more shelf presence. But at some point, I would like to have many kits of all the grades to present to people. I just don't have the biggest showroom at the moment. Here it is. Yes, it is available. Yeah, I know. I actually built the real grade Strike full package. What's the name of it? It was a premium Bandai or Gundam based kit. And I built the full armor Unicorn real grade and the real grade Wing Gundam EW0. I think that was about it. No, the Sinanjo as well. I only built 4 real grades. 4 or 5. I also built an Evangelion. Yeah, the real grade Sinanjo is actually getting a lot of hate because they called it a hand grenade, and kind of agree. I mean, the armor is very big for the skeleton, but as long as you just don't keep on reposing it, it will be okay. But armor parts will definitely fall off if you're not careful with it. So I think it's a beautiful kit once it's done. So the gold parts are almost finished. I just need to have some better finish, but it's not easy. But at least the gold dries up rather fast. Only 11 online now. How long has this session been? 1.5 hours almost. Yeah. And I built almost nothing. This is just not good. Q19. I was supposed to sit here and build my Sazabi so I could get going, but it's because Gunson is supposed to clean at home, but you can just put it on the television, man. Kids are helping us because we're under big stress. But I also read somewhere that the live streams, or saw it on YouTube, that it's not on live streams that you gain the audience. It's actually when you put it up afterwards. Because it doesn't always fit in, but then again, this one was also just a test stream and impulsive thing. If you plan it at a specific date and the countdown mimer and stuff, people might be investing more time to be ready for the stream. Yeah, I mean, I could probably do that. I just have to figure out if I could make a crossover on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. If there are a market for Twitch streamers in this hobby, then why not? I'm up for it. I just have to find more time to stream. Q22. Wait. I don't think people are stressing. Some just want to be done fast, maybe, but mainly the hobby is actually de-stressing, just sitting, creating stuff, and take your time. At least that's what I do. When I'm sitting here, normally I don't. I mean, all this streaming stuff here is new, so normally I will just sit here, be quiet, cut away. Maybe I have something on the television. But actually, to have nothing, I think would be healthy as well. Just focusing on building and enjoy the silence. We have so much input in our brains today that we hardly ever go completely offline and just be. Just be. I mean, the thing is that if we get one notification on our phones and we open the phone, unlock it, then there's often more than one red notification. And I'm one of those types that really want to get rid of all the notifications. And then, you know, before you know it, you've just used 10-15 minutes on removing notifications. So sometimes it was easier before mobile phones, where you decided if you want to be disturbed or not. Just as soon as you left the house, nobody could get hold of you. Then the pager came. Not sure how many of you are old enough to know the pager. I never had one. Popular streamer in the States, isn't that the Psycho Aurelius? Maybe it's not, but he works at USA Gundam-store. He doesn't own it. If that's the dude he moved home from, was it Korea? Something like that. Yeah, but I can't stream all day. I mean, I'm packaging orders. I have to order orders. I have to do my other job. This is a secondary job. What plan you have in the last 2 months, most important in December? Oh, video game store. Plans? I mean, I don't have that many plans. I have plans of having enough in stock. Oh, and be sure that I can handle the amount of orders, or else I might have to bring in the kits to help me. I have a feeling that this November, December could be a pretty hefty month. But who knows? Last year we didn't hit the targets from the previous year. We were actually below. So if we're below again, then it's bad business. But let's see. I have a feeling that it will be a good 2 months we're going into here, last end of year. Streaming all day. Maybe I should just put up 10 stream cameras all over the warehouse so you can see my walking around making stuff all day. Nah, I would like some privacy once in a while. I will probably be just a bit too much for me. So this one needs to have this one in. I just have to make sure that right now I'm building the right leg. So I have tried before to do something bad when I switched the parts. So this one has to go into this one. Live package stream, yeah, but you see this entire setup is in the office, then I should do it live from the phone. And then I have to find some kind of holder or walk around with something in my forehead. It's not that. What was that? Notifications. It's not the easiest things to live stream all over the warehouse. I will probably have to figure out something. That's kind of what I do with these shorts. It's just not live. I would generate a lot more viewers by just uploading. Oh, so sorry. I'm getting tired of this. Maybe I need oxygen. His name is DS Cooper. He does all the... Where does he do it? On Twitch or on YouTube? Never heard of him. Oh, on Twitch. Cooper Spencer. Cody Spencer. Just checking him out. 8 hours. Yeah, but he has a real store. That's fun. Then you can see when he's not busy. I mean, I don't think this would ever work in Denmark with the cameras and stuff. Then you have to ask every single dude if it was okay to be filmed. At least if you put it on YouTube afterwards. We have very strict rules in Denmark. Actually, just that we can see the streets in Denmark, we're practically not even allowed to have our cameras on our Tesla cars active. We can't have cameras outside the stores filming the pavement. We can't expose people's names or faces, I think, on YouTube unless they give their consent. I'm not quite sure about that one, but there's some different rules. I usually listen to music while packaging. Yeah, I do. Sometimes. I listen to music when I drive to training and while training. Not so much at home because I'm home late, so I need to have silence in my head or just watching some TV. But I do put on music in the warehouse. Actually, I find it helps me a lot to keep up the energy when I'm working, you know, like having music. Now, so let's see. Put this one on, and now I need to get moving here because I need to go soon. So this one, what is this? This is the knee bend, so they want me to push. How? Oh, down there. I don't get it. just have to be put like that? Hey, what's up? How many? What kind of music? Well, when I'm going to the gym, it's I need to get energy. When it's at the warehouse, it could be the same. It could be all kinds of playlists. I'm in a CrossFit instructor where I have my own playlist as well. Crazy music. And at the warehouse, it could be Japanese Zen music sometimes. Or it could be energetic music. No special artist in particular, actually. How many orders a day? Hours. Well, I meet in 8 o'clock in the morning and I leave at 1600, 1700, so 8 or 9 hours. Then I drive 20 minutes to the... I'm just peeling off my hands. For workout, and I work out, or at least I am in the gym for 2.5 hours, and then I drive home for half an hour. So I'm home late, 8 in the evening sometimes. All the orders are being picked up at GLS. They're being picked up at between 14 and 15 p.m. So people can have them the next day if they live in Denmark, at least. That's it. Put on the thrusters afterwards. I have arrived at home. Great. I'm about to close the live chat because we've been on for almost 2 hours now. I think I need to go home soon. That's perfect timing. Here to stream snipe with a high new moment. Dude, there's no high new in this frame. You cannot find it anywhere. I'm not showing. Oh, you can. It's right there. It's right in the Discord. God damn it. No, you can't. Yes, still on the legs. I am such a slow builder because I'm sitting here talking and I had to paint chrome and gold parts. Took so long. So unfortunately I never finished anything. And I can also see that the legs are taking a lot more than I thought it would. So yeah. But it's good to just give yourself good time when building. I'm in no hurry. This part, this particular part here is actually teasing me a bit. What did I do? This one. There. Jacked shop owner. Oh, not that jacked. But I might look a bit different. I remember the first time I showed myself on, I think it was on Facebook. I just had a tight t-shirt on, something like that. I can't remember. I had to pull up heavy stuff from all these boxes. It was when I had the warehouse at home. It was like, holy shit, that dude got muscle. It's like, okay, I'm just a regular guy working out on the side. Just because you have a hobby and a website doesn't mean you have to be either a skinny or a big dude. It was fun reactions. But you might be right. A lot of the guys you see on YouTube that are nerds like I am might look different. I mean, I just combine it because, sitting down all day doing marketing stuff, and I at least move around a lot because I'm packaging all my own orders. But I've been working out since I was 15, so 13 actually, I think. It's been a part of my daily life, and I just can't live without moving and using my body. I will go completely insane, and I would probably also feel very bad if I didn't. Body is meant to be used, right? See you later, MXL. How long? Depends on which MG it is. It was, for example, I didn't build my own gun cannon, but if it was the gun cannon, that probably takes 4 hours or something, just a guess. The Hainu with all the funnels and stuff took me way more than that. 10 hours, 20 hours, I can't remember actually. I built 2 of them, but it took quite a long time. See you later, Gabriel. Hi, Patrick. Where did I go now? These chrome parts are 100% not dry, but I am so impatient. I will see if I can fit them on anyway. I can actually, because I'm so great. Take a look at this. Managed to press them on, and now we have to put on the gold parts in there. 2, 3, and just press them in like that. Like that. That actually looks pretty good. There is some errors here on the chrome parts. I can see that here afterwards, but it actually looks great. I couldn't ask for more. Let's see if we're as lucky with the other kit, not the other leg here, up with the thruster part. Oh, I probably need to like that. Put it together like this. Press it in. Oh, perfect. Don't touch the chrome parts. just let it go like this, like this. Take a stick here and press it down instead of using your greasy fingers. Here we go. That's it. That looks quite good. See you later and good night. Nighty nighty. Four or 5 hours before I'm gonna sleep, so I still got some time, but I need to go home and eat very soon because I'm hungry. Okay, 11 and 12. Hey, these are empty. Nothing better than removing empty runners from the stack. Okay, 11 and 12. These ones. I won't be done with the legs today, but I will probably be done with them tomorrow, I think. No, not tomorrow. Next time I build. Tomorrow. Tuesday and Thursday are actually days where I have 3 jobs. 3 jobs. I work at marketing here in my other company. I work with Gundam-store, and at 4 p.m. I need to be at the gym as an instructor 2 hours, and then I train afterwards. So those 2 days are just so long, and streaming and building is just no go until I might earn enough money to let go of the instructor job at least one of the days. We still are fighting the crisis. On the personal front, at least. So we need to get as much money in as possible. Yeah, the hustle is real. Well, at least I love what I'm doing. I like all 3 jobs, so it's fine. It's just that we are limited in our woken hours, or when we are awake. Which is just too bad. That's nice. They're actually calling it completion in the manual when you're finishing something. I'm just not there yet. And these legs are big. Let's see. They want me to put on which side of the leg was that? Maybe that doesn't matter. Oh, it should matter. That's not right. Like that. What the? here? It's supposed to... I just had to bend the leg. Even an experienced builder like me can get confused sometimes. Wow. Well, guys, I think I might call it a day now because time is flying, and before I'm home it's 7. My poor kids are home alone, crying because they miss their dad so much. Not. But we need to get some food. And they should be cleaning at home. I'm not quite sure I can make them cook me dinner as well. Actually, so let's take a break. At least we got this far. I mean, yeah, applause to me. I think that's a progress at least. Should be. I think I messed something up. I messed something up. Because right now I have 2 right legs. But that's only because I put a plate on here. Just need to get that one out again. It looks like it's sitting pretty tight there. What an idiot. What an idiot. Dude. Let's try pry it open from the back here. Oh, I hate doing this with scalpels. I'm not gonna do that. I tried that before where it slips and I stick it in my hand. Oh, we got a call. Just gonna mute the mic here if I can. What's this? Oh, yes. Now, how can I pry that one out? I can't really. You see, it's so tight that I can't put in a part separator. Actually, that's crazy. How am I gonna do that? I might. No, wait a minute. I think I'll do something else. I'll attack it from... Oh, shit. This was not what I needed right now. There we go. Sometimes nails are better than part separators. Gonna attack it from below where you don't see as much. That's not. That looks like crap. I need something very thin. Very, very thin that I can put through that tiny hole in there. That one in there to push it out, but I don't think I have anything that thin. Maybe I do. That one isn't stiff. Oh guys, I blame you. It's because I'm streaming and I'm focusing on what I'm doing. I got this beam effect part I'm not using. Hopefully that one will be. Nah, it will just bend, I think. Wait a minute, was it that big? Well, the joy of being a model builder. Oh, the joy. There you go, finally. Let's poke it out. There you go. Back to assembling stuff again. There you go. And then we have to figure out, this is the right leg, so this is the left leg. Put it back on, but in the other side. And then that just wasn't the only error I made. Gotta go. Yeah, well, good night. Gunpla surgery. Yeah, you bet. I also had to. I don't get it. This one should be in the other end, but that doesn't make any sense. Maybe it does. So, except from that, is everything okay still with the sounds and lighting and microphone? Everything's clear enough. This is actually still a test stream, so if you have any inputs, just bring it and I'll try to fix it. I hope that was it. Oh, we got an order. So which view is the best one? This one with the full screen, or the hand cam, or the Discord scene? Which one you like the best? Well, I think below under the live stream it isn't 4K. I think the recorded version should be much better quality. I think it might be the bandwidth. I'm not quite sure that I can run 4K smoothly. I did use some kind of automatic wizard setup. So yeah, that would be pretty sucky if we can't get better quality. But right now the building is in an industrial area where the connection isn't the best. So I will try to see what I can do. Ah, high new moment. High new moment. You get your Hainu. I just changed channel. Then he's probably gonna paste Hainu in the general, and then he's gonna get kicked because general is not for spamming Hainu. Well, off with this, the nippers. Ugh. Yeah, I should probably figure out something where I could stream on my actual building setup. But right now, I can't afford any more gear. I'm not gonna drag the cables all the way over here. But I can't wait to get rid of that Sazabi box. It's really filling up, taking up a lot of space over here. But I have enough space. Yeah, but this really isn't the most crazy workplace you can have. I mean, I really enjoy this office. No boss yelling at me, wanting me to do all kinds of stuff all the time. Just me doing whatever I want. And today it was building. So you should scroll down in general chat. No, I'm not gonna do that. I could do that, but let's see. Now the reason you guys should join the Discord if you haven't is because these idiots. Look how many Hainu pictures they posted in there. Oh, we're having so much fun!
Oh, no, 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 no.
Hope you're satisfied now. So maybe it's only Discord people that are in the chat right now on YouTube. But if not, join it. Join Discord. People are so fun. People are very fun. At least they think so. I'm just gonna take this camera up here on the monitor again, and just to get rid of it from the table. And then I am gonna close this live stream because it took way too long. How long was we online? Can I see that here? 2 hours and 11 minutes. Now that's crazy. Let's see if we can get any traction on these things. But next time I will probably build more Sazabi, or I will try to make a review of people's built spaces. Kind of like that. Something, I think. So I'm gonna stop the stream now, guys. You can continue your funny Hainu moments in the Discord channel, and